x to the 2/5 minus 3x to the 5th plus x to the 4th over 10 minus 8. Now this is kind of giving you the directions in the problem. The derivative with respect to x of this, we're just going to throw an equal sign in here, because this is like the directions. I don't need a symbol because I'm going right off of this thing. The derivative equals what I'm going to put down here. So exponent comes down. There's a 1 in front of that, so it just stays 2/5. X, if I subtract 1, which is 5/5, that's going to give me 2 minus 5 for a negative 3/5. Moving on here, multiply. Subtract 1 from the exponent. Here, think of this as, I'm going to write it right above it, 1/10 x to the 4th. Because remember, the coefficient isn't 1, it's 1/10 x to the 4th. So now I see when I multiply, I'm going to have 4/10 x to the 3rd. 8's a constant, the derivative of a constant is 0. And I should reduce this to 2/5. Okay, one last one. I've got y equals 2x minus 3 to the 3rd, and I want to do derivative. Okay, first of all, the symbol, I can go with y prime, dy over dx, dx of y, and I'll go y prime. Well, I got a problem here. I've got this power out here. We only know how to do the derivative of all the separate terms in a polynomial equation. So what I need to do is cube this thing. Remember, 2x minus 3 cubed means 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3. But good old Pascal gave us that Pascal's triangle for expanding binomials, so we're going to have to expand it first. So I have to rewrite the y, so I'll go right here. I know it's going to have 4 terms. If you need to make the Pascal's triangle and keep it as a reference card, do that. I'm pretty sure it's 1, 3, 3, 1 on the multipliers for that row. So now I'll take my a term, which is 2x, and I've got to cube that, 2x, and square that, 2x to the 1st. Now I'm taking a negative 3 on the end and cubing, then negative 3 squared, then negative 3. Okay, we definitely want to simplify these before we try derivative. So I might not be able to do that yet. All right, cubing. I have to cube the 2 and the x. 2 cubed is 8. X cubed, and that was all just multiplied by 1. Here I'm going to have 2 squared is 4 times a negative 9. 4 times a negative is a negative 36, and that'll be an x squared. Here I'll do the power, that'll be positive 9 times 6. 9 times 6 is positive 54, and there's an x to the 1st in there. And then here, negative 3 cubed is a negative 27. Now that I know all of the terms for y, now I'm ready for derivative, so you got to tell me, now this starts the derivative. If you were to put y prime here, I would definitely take a point off on the test or quiz, because that is not the derivative. That's still the function of y, just expanded. So be careful on the notation. Now I'm ready for derivative. Now I do that little shortcut rule. Multiply and subtract 1. So it's 24 x squared minus 72x plus 54 times 1 constant goes to 0. All right. You're going to have an easy day in class tomorrow. Page 96. It's going to be 1 through 18, where we're just practicing this little shortcut rule. Oh. All right, that's it.